Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Hero and today I have a kind of a special video going on here. I decided to do something that I've never really seen done before, and that is to turn Clash Royale creators into emotes. Now, these aren't going to be animated emotes, just kind of like a start of the emote and end of the emote kind of thing. I don't have that much talent or time, but I thought it would be fun to see some of the biggest creators turned into emotes. Now today I've only decided to do 3. I'm going to be doing Surtag, OJ, and Ken. Now these 3 are the most influential entertainment creators, I think. But in any case, drawing number 1 is gonna be Surtag. Now when drawing him, I had to go snag a picture of him online and trace it just to have an idea of his facial shapes, his hairstyle, you know, to get an idea of where I'm going to take it. You know, I need to make an exaggerated style. I basically had to cartoonify him for a moment just to get a basic idea of the shapes of his face, his nose, his hair, etc. All sounds really creepy if you're outside the context of you're drawing someone. Like, I had to memorize the shape of his face. But anyway, after I had the outline, I got to work. Now, Clash Royale emote figures are really basic. They're just basic shapes. They're a lot like Mii's from the Wii. So I just gave him a basic shape that showed that he's somewhat chiseled, but not exactly rounded or soft. He's not like handsome Squidward. He doesn't have exceedingly sharp features around his jaw, at least from a front profile that I could notice. I don't know why I'm getting so deep into it. I turned him into a Clash Royale emote. Anyway, I took the swoops from his hair and the shape of his face, and I gave him basic round eyes like every emote has. And then I just had to make sure that the nose was regular, I guess, for an emote. It didn't stand out. It didn't have any shape that would have warranted extra exaggeration. For example, if he had a like really strong Greek-like nose, where the bridge of his nose like came out, then you would obviously have to draw that. But he didn't. So we got a simple basic nose shape. After I had the basic shape done, I just copy and pasted it kind of over to the right side for the start and finish, and then I got to work on the body. So the first one I had regular, and on the right side I decided to make him super flexing as if he just asserted dominance, because that is Surtag's thing. Every time, that's his catchphrase. He could put it on the shirt if he wants to. He is there to assert dominance. So that is what he is doing in the second one. And then I just finished the rest and I colored it in. When deciding his color, I decided to give him red, not a deep crimson red, but a lighter red to kind of show that he's a little laid back, I guess. It's somewhat cooler than regular red, I guess. I didn't think crimson red really fit with him. I think it would have been more of a powerful color that really doesn't communicate the character of Surtag as well as a lighter red would. If you want to know my thought process, too bad. My brain is weird. Now, something wasn't quite right to me. I wanted to put dominance asserted or asserted dominance or assert dominance or something, but I don't think I've ever seen an emote with words or like anything like that. So I had to come up with another way to show that he's really friggin' asserting dominance other than just flexing. Because Surtag's quite a humble guy. He's not the kind of guy to go flex on you, right? So I decided to get a little more colorful. I got to work on creating an explosion in the background. After that, I just recolored Surtag and we have ourselves the final result. While it's not animated, my kind of idea of how the emote would go is that you would see regular Surtag, maybe his arms would be crossed or something, and then he would just all of a sudden, boom, dominance asserted and assert dominance all over the place. I didn't mean to like that. Before we move on to the next creator, I just want to do a note on Surtag that he is one of my all-time favorite creators, and I'm super grateful for all the time, effort, and work he's put into his videos. They're always amazing, and it was because of him and his videos that I was able to reach Ultimate Champion for the first time. So I'm a longtime fan of Surtag, and I'm super hyped every time he posts a video. And if you've never heard of him, please go check him out. His channel link will be in the description. Moving on to OJ, probably one of my other favorite creators, but in a different niche, right? He spends awful lots of money on the game, on all Supercell games, and he does the craziest things, and I've always been a fan of his energy and the way he conducts himself and like his edits and stuff. He's great. I love OJ. I've been watching him for years. So when coming up with OJ's theme, I had to think of something. What is he gonna do? And I thought of his catchphrase that he says all the time. He's like, such a prison. I was like, oh, well, I could like put him in prison, or like he could be like the goblin cage emote. But then I'm like, that'd be kind of weird. Maybe like depicts that he's somewhat of a bad guy or something. But I didn't want to do that. So basically what I did is I decided to go the other route of things he's known for, and that is his massive amounts of wealth. So the idea was that he would hold a gold coin, kind of hold it in his hand, and then like throw out a bunch of gold coins. Kind of like a magic trick that shows that like he's got wealth and he's like flexing on you. And OJ is probably, I think, he's the number one banner holder in the world, but I think that he's like number 2 when it comes to emotes. So he's always flexing something. And I'm talking more than just those rippling muscles. Oh yeah. After tracing a picture of OJ from off online, I almost said offline, from off online, I got to work. Now OJ was a bit harder, mostly because of his ethnicity. I didn't know how to really draw his eyes, because usually Clash Royale emotes, they're all like circles, right? Super plain and easy. But I also didn't want to exclude his ethnicity from the emote. Maybe it would have been better if I did, but I have no idea. So I decided to look up Mies and like Asian Mies, which sounds like really weird saying that, but it really helped a lot. I don't think I got the eyes quite right in the end, but good enough for me, I guess. I kind of got tired of drawing. But anyway, I got right to work, drew out the shapes, outlined it, colored it, and then finally I added a few little sparkles and effects, colored the gold, and bada bing, bada boom, there's OJ right there. This is what I came up with. I know it's not perfect. I'm sure many of you could do much better, but this is my depiction of OJ as an emote. Now, finally, we have Ken, a huge and well-known creator in the Clash Royale community, famous for his Minecraft Let's Plays. No, I'm kidding. If you don't know who Ken is, he's another content creator. I'm not really too familiar with exactly what he's known for. I know he plays Clash Royale. I've watched a few of his videos, but they've been kind of diverse, so I can't really narrow it down on the spot exactly what he does. But he's always doing fun videos, and he has a really interesting fan base, and I'm sure if you're familiar with Ken, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's a running joke or meme where they ask him to oil up. I don't understand where that comes from or why they're asking it. A lot of people call him Daddy Ken and ask him to oil up like every stream or slash video. Go to any one of his videos, go to the comment section, I guarantee that you'll find a comment asking him to oil up. Again, I don't know why that is, but I pray nobody ever asks that of me, ever. Don't, please. Unless. For real, don't. Anyway, now there were 2 places I could go with this emote. One was having to do with oil, but there's no way I can make that Clash Royale appropriate or not just super weird. Maybe I could have him shirtless standing there and just like shiny, but that's kind of boring. So I did what Ken is also famous for, which is his thumbnails, just this big shush kind of emote pose that he always does in all his thumbnails. So basically I thought that'd be a kind of an interesting emote to have him on one side just kind of like smiling, or maybe he should have had more of a smirk in hindsight, but like then he just goes shh. So yeah, that was pretty much the idea. It wasn't hard to find a picture of his face on his YouTube channel, so I just took a screenshot, took it over to my iPad, and got right to work. I traced out his face, did the basic shapes, implemented it into a cartoonish hairstyle, did his glorious mustache, and then I kind of struggled with the hand on the right side. Honestly, it took me forever to get that. Of all these years of drawing, I still suck at hands. I mean, that if you draw, you know what I'm talking about. But in any case, the final product, I think, was pretty spectacular. I had a lot of fun making his emote, and I actually had a lot of fun making all their emotes, but I think of all of them. I think I got Sir Tag and Ken the most accurate. Maybe in a future video I'll have to redo OJ somehow or come up with a better idea for him. But these emotes right here on the screen, these are your favorite Clash creators turned into emotes. Let me know down below which creator you would like to see next. They could be a Clash Royale pro. They could be someone that's not as well known. We can, spruce it up, spice it up. The 3 creators with the most likes down below will be in the next video. Also, let me know if I got these right. Do you think that these emotes look like them or kind of match their personality? How fitting do you think they are? Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. And I hope you tuned in for the next one. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.